Well, hello, LaGrange Park Public Library friends. It's me, Miss Cat. I am back in the Children's Services Department and I'm so excited to be here. And I thought it would be fun to do a story time since the library is closed today and post it digitally. Yeah, and so today I wanted to answer two questions that I always think about when I think about Pride. Now, one question is, why do we celebrate Pride? What is the, what is the catalyst? Why did we start celebrating on this particular day? And so we're gonna answer that one, and then we are gonna go, I have this rainbow flag that has some extra colors on it. We've got the trans flag on top, black and brown, and all of the other colors of the rainbow below that. And we are going to answer what each of these colors means. So stick with me and we'll have a very fun story time. Now I've got a new welcome song, which goes, hello friends, hello friends, hello friends, it's time to say hello. Now, as you can see, we were doing our American Sign Language for friends, where you got one friend, and then you got a second friend, and then they're friends together. And then this is the American Sign Language for hello. So let's try it one more time, huh? Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Excellent. So, since it's a little bit of a longer one, I'm going to start with our first book called Sylvia and Marcia Start a Revolution. Yeah, take a look at that. So do you know who these two people are? They're super important to the gay rights movement. Yeah, so this is, and we'll get into it further in the book, but this is Marsha P. Johnson, and this is Sylvia Rivera. Yeah, and they're two really, really important ladies to remember. All right, and this book is called Sylvia and Marcia Start a Revolution. The story of the trans women of color who made LGBTQ+ history. Yeah, pretty exciting. And this book was written by Joy Michael Ellison and Takesha Silver, and the pictures are also by Takesha Silver. All right. Sylvia Rivera and Marsha P. Johnson weren't just friends. They were as close as sisters. Strolling arm in arm down Christopher Street, they looked magnificent. Do you know where Christopher Street is? Yeah, that's somewhere in New York. Sylvia, Marsha cried, see that girl over there? She looks hungry. Give her $1. Marsha, said Sylvia, that's all our money. How will we eat? Marsha smiled. Us? We'll be fine, honey, said Marsha. Yeah. So those are some two really cool people, don't you think? Yeah, and it's really nice to help out others, even at your own expense. It's not right for these kids to be sleeping on the street, said Sylvia. She remembered what her grandmother said when Sylvia wore a dress for the first time. She had finally felt free, but Grandma frowned. You're a boy, she said. Act like it. Sylvia knew she could only act like herself. Sylvia, like Marsha, was a transgender girl. People thought she was a boy, but she knew differently. She hated seeing other transgender girls suffer just for being themselves too. We've got to do something for girls like us, she told Marsha. That's a man in a dress, a woman shouted, pointing. Look at me, said Marsha, twirling. I'm not a man. I'm a woman, and I always have been. Sylvia laughed. Yeah, they seem like two really cool people to hang out with, don't they? Marsha heard a call. Here comes Alice in the blue dress. Oh no, thought Marsha. That means the cops are coming. Police could arrest transgender girls just for wearing a dress. She grabbed Sylvia's hand and they ran. Yeah, so the cops weren't very nice to transgender girls, were they? Yeah. Sylvia panted. Are you okay? Honey, I'm tired of being treated so badly, said Marsha. Sylvia sighed. Someday girls like us will be able to wear whatever they want. People will call us by the names we choose. They'll respect that we are women. The cops will leave us alone, and no one will go hungry. Sylvia and Marcia talked and talked about making life better for themselves and their sisters. Then, on June 28th, 1969, they took action. Yeah, that's a really important date, is June 28th, 1969. Sylvia burst into the Stonewall. The Stonewall was a bar and restaurant. "Happy birthday, Marcia!" "Thanks, honey," Marcia said. They grooved on the dance floor until Marcia heard a voice yell, "Here comes Alice in the blue dress!" Oh no, she thought, the police? "That's a man in a dress," the police sneered at Marcia. "Show me your ID or I'll arrest you." "Not on my birthday," said Marcia. The police ordered everyone into the street and began making arrests. The two friends were rushed towards the police van. They pushed past the officers, broke open the van doors, and dragged out their friends and set them free. "The revolution!" shouted Sylvia. "It's beautiful!" Yeah, and so let's see what's all happening on this page. Yeah, so we've got all of these LGBTQ friends escaping the police truck. The police are kind of running around trying to get them to stop because they're unhappy. But too bad, they are celebrating who they are. The next day, everyone on Christopher Street was talking about the Stonewall Rebellion. Sylvia and Marcia strode with pride, the two lionesses, until they heard a familiar voice call, "Here comes Alice in the blue dress!" "Look at these children with no homes running from the cops," Sylvia shook her head. "We still have got to do something for them." Marcia frowned. "We're just two friends trying to survive ourselves." "Well, we'll give them what we've got," said Sylvia. "Friendship. Let's get a house and open it up to all of the young sisters living on the streets." Young transgender girls came from miles around to live with Sylvia and Marcia. Together, they took care of each other. They ate together, laughed together, and struggled together. They became a family. Yeah, so this is something we called found family, where if for some reason when the family that you're born into doesn't accept who you become, then you find other people who really understand you. And you can have a family and a found family at the same time, because it's just about being really good friends and caring about others, right? I think so. Sylvia and Marcia spent their lives fighting for the survival and rights of transgender people. Through it all, they were best of friends. Their memories shine like a star, showing us that with our friends, we can change the world. And then here's a little drawing of what the Stonewall Inn looked like, because it's no longer there. All right, and so that is the end of our story. So when the Stonewall Rebellion happened, the next year the gay and LGBTQ groups of the time wanted to hold a parade in honor of standing up for their rights to gather, to drink with friends, to wear the clothes they wanted. These aren't things that were guaranteed for LGBTQ plus people before, a really recent time ago. And so the reason that we celebrate Pride is because we didn't get to, we used to not be able to. And there were laws in place that said it was illegal to be happy and to be yourself if you were gay or lesbian, bisexual, transgender, all of those things. And so Sylvia and Marcia are two really important people to remember, because they are the ones that fought with friendship and with caring and with a brick sometimes, but we mostly focus on the friendship and caring. Now I do have one more book, and so like I said, it's going to be about explaining what the colors of the pride flag mean. Excellent. So this book is called Rainbow: A First Book of Pride. And this book is by Michael Genhart, PhD, and it's illustrated by Anne Pessier. Yeah. Rainbows! Look at all of those rainbow flags. Yeah, I've always loved rainbows. I just like that they have every color. Every color means something. Yeah, do you see all those kids? Yeah, they all look different. They all look so happy together. Red, the color red on the flag, I'll show the flag. The red means life. Yeah, and what do you see there? Yeah, so that's two men adopting a baby because they're in love and they want to start a family. Orange is about healing. Oh, and look at that. So that's two mamas and they're taking care of their little boy who scraped his knee. Yeah, isn't it? Aren't mama kisses and hugs just the best healing medicine? Yellow is for sunlight. Yeah, look at this happy family. They're having dinner outside, or breakfast it looks like outside. And they look like they're having a great time together. Green is for nature. Look at that. And there's butterflies all over, some bunnies. That looks like a really fun day in the park. Blue is for harmony. And look at that. There's a bunch of different people going to a farmer's market, getting some food and snacks together. Violet is for spirit. Yeah. How does everyone in that picture look? Yeah, they look excited. I think the little girl looks really proud. I think her dads are proud of her too. Everybody loves rainbows, right? I mean, it's got all of the colors, like I said. Rainbows make the whole world smile. Yeah, take a look. Take a look at everybody that's in that picture. There's so many rainbows and so many smiles. Rainbows sing out. Be happy, be loved, be proud. Yeah. So everybody gets to be proud and happy of who they are, just exactly the way they are. Rainbows are so colorful and beautiful, nature's way of smiling at us. Rainbow flags are happy too. They celebrate love, hope, diversity, and acceptance. Waving the flag says, "This is who I am, and I stand proud. Happy Pride, love your rainbow friend, Michael." So I'm just wishing a happy Pride to all people out there, because honestly, if there's anything that I want anyone to take away from this story time, would be that Pride is all about celebrating, and it's celebrating all of the differences of individuals that make us so beautiful as a collective. Even if you're straight, you're still a part of Pride, because being straight and being a friend is so important, because it really just makes everyone, more sure that they're not alone, because we're not alone. Everybody loves rainbows. Anyway, so thank you for coming to my little story time. Like I said, I'm so happy to be back. And and then we'll learn our closing song, which is similar to our first one, but instead of saying hello friends, we're gonna say goodbye friends. All right, do you wanna do the hand signs with me, make our little friends? And then this is goodbye. You just do kind of a wave. Goodbye friends, goodbye friends, goodbye friends. It's time to say goodbye. I'll see you next time, friends. Until then.